My name is Jennifer March Gilson. I grew up going to Sunday school and attending Adventure Club, and I knew and I believed in God, that there was a God, but I never had a relationship. I never realized that He loved me or that I had purpose in my life through Him. That all changed this summer when my dad got really sick, and we were essentially told he might not make it, and it was the lowest point of my life. It was then that I was blogging about everything on a website and what was happening with him and how we thought he wasn't going to make it, and that whole experience. A lot of people started sending me emails asking me if I knew Jesus and sending me scripture and sending me really long prayers and telling me how much they cared about my dad and how Jesus loved me. I started reading scripture and I started reading their prayers and I started praying myself. There isn't a particular moment that I can say at that time that I came to know Jesus, but now it's in looking back at the experience of my dad being sick and crying so hard that I felt like I couldn't get up and I didn't want to go anywhere. And I was able to. I know it's through finding my faith. Growing up, a lot of times it felt to me that because of certain things I went through or was told that I didn't have a purpose or maybe I wasn't supposed to be here. And it was really hard to feel that way. And then it was through this and discovering scripture and discovering, for example, Psalm 139 that tells me I am supposed to be here and He made me and He knit me together and He loves me and I do have a purpose no matter how much I feel at times like I don't. It's because of Him that I know that I do and that I'm loved. I started sponsoring a little girl, Giovanna from Brazil. Then through that experience, my children multiplied, my sponsor children, and I'm now sponsoring 5. And that was just one of the ways that I realized in that time, okay, now I have, even if it's very small, I have some type of purpose because I have this little girl who I have this relationship with, who together we can share scripture and talk about Jesus together. I feel like now is the time for me to be baptized because I'm at a point right now where I want to deepen my relationship with Jesus and stay on the right path, and I feel like this is a good way to acknowledge that He died for me, and it's my way of letting Him know how much I love Him in return.